We'd love to hear from you, 0586861003. Yesterday afternoon on the show, we had a sensational guest that was joining us. We were joined by the world champion boxer, Ikram, originally from Tunisia, now in Berlin. And I've got to say, one of the most inspirational guests I think we've ever had.
Totally agree with you. You know, I mean, she looked her part and she spoke. You know, every single word that she spoke was worthy of an inspirational video that goes on Instagram and TikTok, and has millions of views because people love watching these videos, don't they?
Yeah, Ikram Kerwat, the boxer, it was joining us, very inspirational. And one of the things that happens behind the scenes on our show is that when guests come, the role of producer Pranav is to entertain them, relax them, make them feel at home. Pranav's here on the mic. How did you go yesterday with the boxer? Because she came in with Lauren, a lovely PR team. Did you give her the red carpet treatment?
Absolutely. Well, we did have to roll the red carpet for such a superstar, isn't it? She came with her 2 kids back from school, I think. And, one of my key roles is to make coffee for people in the studio. And I know I disappoint the two of you, Neil and Kitch, in that.
Big time, man.
Well, Kitch has a very simple coffee recipe, which is black coffee. Do it with a French press. And I don't know how to handle a French press.
I do it myself.
Neil, on the other hand, loves milk with his coffee. Neither do I know how to do that because I'm a coffee mate person. But however, I took a step above yesterday when Ikram, well, as much as she's an amazing boxer, I think she has a good taste in coffee as well because she requested a cappuccino. Now,
sorry, I laugh because the coffee we've got here is, we've got all kinds of Nescafe Golds.
well, as talented as my hands are, now, I don't know how to whip up a cappuccino with my bare hands.
You can't.
You can't.
Is that really?
Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
That's why I wanted to ask you this, because a cappuccino generally requires,
right,
extraction that a barista will do out of the machine.
Yeah, okay.
And then you're meant to put the whole milk with a steamer and froth it up, so you've got the froth part, and then being able to pour the textured milk in on top of the espresso with a lot of foam at the top, covered in some chocolate sprinkles.
Listening to those procedures, now I feel at ease because I was thinking I disappointed the guest that I couldn't whip up a cappuccino, but I feel a bit better now. It's not something I can physically do.
So did you, when she said, and this is a world champion, 3-time world champion boxer, when she said, I'll have a cappuccino, did you go, what was your response?
Well, I went blank for a second, right? And I said, well, we haven't got a cappuccino, but definitely I can get you coffee with milk. And she was...
I don't know if Nescafe Gold is really coffee.
Well, she was gracious enough and, she said, right, I'll take a coffee with milk. And I think she enjoyed the coffee at the end of the day.
Yeah, she did one sip of it and then the rest of it was here on the table.
Well, that's probably because it got too cold and speaking to you both. And, you guys kept her engaged in conversation. So that's probably why the coffee got cold. But I know for a fact that athletes do love their coffee. We know in the case of Australian cricketers, they literally hug their coffee machines and go to bed.
Take it with them.
And
I so wish Pranav had to come in and go, mate, how do I make a cappuccino? I said, you go across the road to Londonderry and you buy one and you come back.
Well, as good as I am with the quiz, I am as good at making coffee. So there you go.
Well, Pranav, you did well. It was a great interview. If you want to catch up with it, you can check it out on all your favourite podcast platforms. And we might even revisit that later on tonight. TSB, Talk Sport Business on Talk 100.3.